creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. Waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Set my heart afire.
Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So I'm going to review with you guys one by one for my current highest end setup in the market. I have direct drive. I just put on the Oculus Rift S as a VR drifting experience, and I have a motion seat on DOF H3, and yeah, I want to show you guys like what do I think about is necessary, what actually is making you harder compared to the real driving experience. Not necessarily the highest price is better, but I'll give you guys pros and cons of each side of that. So first, everyone wants to know how much I actually spend on this setup. I would say it's around $6,000 in total, including the PC setup. So it's direct drive is about $600 to $700, and then the DOF is $2,000, and the Oculus Rift is about $500. You can use graphics card better, GTX 1070 or better. I put a little bit overkill graphic card because I'm also playing other games. It's RTX 2080. It's about like $700. CPU wise, just regular i7 above. CPU should be fine. So I have been setting up this about 2 to 3 months ago. I didn't have a lot of experience so far with it. I'm either not very good gamer in general, or drifter as well. I've been drifting for 2 years before I getting this rig set up. I'm using a Logitech G920, and once I get into AC, a lot of friends suggest me, oh, you should do direct drive, it's much better feedback, quicker, etc. So I just, okay, let's go all out and try the best of the market, what you can emulate, simulate with the real driving experience. And I'm gonna be the first like kind of experience compare with the old setup compared to real life drifting. Like, I'm gonna share with you guys what is difference, what is pros and cons, what is close to life, what is not actually, like with such a setup. Like, if you currently have your rig set up with the simulation wheels and handbrakes and all the things, should you step up and do that? So first, I would say if you have that money, so that definitely go for it, because the only thing that I will say compared to real life drifting and the non-motion VR drifting, like if you have your VR headset, you don't have your motion seat, you're gonna have like so much different experience while you have the drifting G-force. With the motion seat, you definitely experience the G-force that will help you with like shifting, doing the gear, doing the corner, or helping you catch kicking during the corner, because the motion seat will actually like become an obstacle for you, become like making you a lot more difficult to do those motion and movement while you are driving. So which is really great for you if you are more like a mid to advanced drifter, and then you want something real in the real life. For example, while you are tandeming, you try to downshift, you try to pull the handbrake, you try to retouch kicking, the motion seat will definitely there to manipulate the real life experience. But to be honest, like for the new beginners, or you never drifted before, you never drifted in a real car, you never drifted in the game, but you want to learn how to drift, the motion seat definitely is not your choice, because you experience a lot of spinning out, you experience a lot of hitting the wall, like it will hurt your back so bad. Like I hurt my back if I'm not putting the racing seat on as a seat. Like I use a regular seat, like a reclinable seat at the beginning, and my back cannot hold up. My back pain like a lot after driving it every time. So that's why I switched to a racing seat afterward. And then so if you're a beginner, stay with the easy setup, $300 G920. If you have money, go buy a direct drive. It's better. But don't buy a motion seat yet. Like until you actually are able to link turns, linking it really well, able to do some tandem online, then you should move on to the racing motion seat, so that you could experience some real life motion about the yaw game and the G-forces. The other one is the Oculus Rift, right? VR drifting. So a lot of us, like at the beginning, have motion sickness about the first couple days when we shift from a regular monitor to a VR. I would suggest if you are a beginner, don't try VR, because you spinning out a lot, you're dizzy, you throw up. Like some of my friends, when they first try it on my setup, they throw up. They want to, like, they give up right away, like because they spin out a lot. There was no motion. If there was no motion and then you're feeling the car is motion, that's how it caused the motion sickness. And this is not a good thing. Like this is an obstacle for your gaming experience. Like try three monitors. Try one monitor. They have those like a head turn setting, so that you're much easier to navigate and have more seat times at the beginning. Even you spin out a lot, like you can still get used to it. And once you get used to it, you put on your VR. That's a totally better experience, because you no longer need to spin out, and right now you can enjoy the real head turn experience, and then you can aiming at your outside corners for your head motions. So next is about setting up. Like, is it hard to set up? Actually, no, not at all. Like, to be honest, if you already have some custom PC experience, this is way easier. Like, well, basically you use all the hand tools to set up the motion seat, mount it to the bracket. Mostly is gonna be direct fit. I didn't have any problems with like need to drill a hole or something. Everything is bolt on, so no problem at all on installing. Once you plug it in, all you need to do is install the software for the drivers, and that's it. You be able to enjoy the game. So far, they're only supporting PC on most of the high-end things, but if you have the lower-end stuff like the Logitech, they mostly cover all the console platforms as well. But motion seat wise, I don't think they're covering the console. They are only PC only. So other than that, pretty much it. I'm enjoying it. I feel it's a little bit overkill. It's a little bit harder than real life drifting, because the mostly is coming from the steering feeling. It's a little bit too sensitive compared to, it's like driving a car without angle kit. So if it's more like driving a stock car when you're trying to drifting. I think it's mostly the car setups. You can definitely use an easier car. I use the most difficult car is WDTS from AC. You can use, for example, tandem buddies or some other cars that just try it. You should be able to. I like challenge because I want to make it harder in game, so that if I driving in a wheel car, I won't lose the momentum as much. So because I get used to it in the harder settings. So yeah, that's a lot of saving on the tire side, because you don't need to wear your wheel tire. No need to pay for the event tickets. You still got a lot of driving time and sit time. I think definitely worth it. I'll keep using it. I hope it lasts longer than I would expect it. But so far so good. Like the whole build is pretty solid. Like the wheels and all the things, like never give me an issue. So really excited for that. I suggest everyone get it if you have the time, money, and passionate about this simulation and drifting. I never tried about time attack or grid racing yet. I think it's capable of doing that, but right now I'm just enjoying my drifting. So yep, hope you guys find this useful. This is my 2-month review so far. I'll definitely do another one if you guys want to hear more about it. Feel free to bring me questions on the comment section. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.